Hi there. Hope you're doing well. I'm here today to share a little bit of my nighttime ritual with you. I started talking about the importance of sleep last week and how some simple steps can really improve your sleep. And so I'd like to demonstrate a couple of things that I do and also just share some of the products that I have around the house. So the first thing that I wanted to share is the massage on your feet. Um, our feet is really our foot, our maps of our bodies. Each part of your foot corresponds to a specific organ or part of your body. So, if for some reason you're feeling pain in a certain area of your foot, you might want to take a look at what organ corresponds to that part so you can address the issues that you may have. So this way at night, when you oil your feet, you're really taking care of your whole body. And also, your feet are seen as your roots, really. So, oiling your feet just brings you groundness and helps you with deeper sleep. I use this oil called Sleep Easy Oil from Manual Botanicals, but you can use simple sesame oil in the winter and fall, and you can use coconut oil in the summer, or you can just ask your practitioner what oil is best for you. There are certain herbs that are really good for sleep, so if you find jatamansi oil, for example, that's really good and relaxing, or something with flowers like chamomile and lavender. Those always help you just calm the mind down to have better sleep. Anyway, so I'm just going to demonstrate a little bit of what I do. So you'll pour a little bit of oil in your hands, enough to not only cover your feet, but to actually feel like it's moisturized. And what I do is that I rub it on my hands until it warms up. You can also just straight up warm up your oil, which is really the best thing to do. But I'll be honest with you, I don't always get a chance to warm up my oil. Sometimes I've already lain in bed and, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to get up now and warm up my oil. So I just rub it really hard to make sure it's warm. You don't want to put cold oil on your feet. So anyway, you're going to spread it a few times, make sure it gets absorbed. And then you're just going to make circular motions with your thumbs like this. You're basically doing that all along your feet. And some people can take more pressure than others. And so if you do, you can use your knuckles as well, especially on your arch, if you feel tired. So just get in there and massage your feet, whatever feels good to you. Don't forget to massage your toes. And then when you're kind of done, you can press each of your toes. This is such a weird position. Press each of your toes and pull it. Give it a little pull. And what you're doing is that you're pressing specific points called marma points that are related to your body. And then also don't forget to massage the top of your feet, and especially these little areas in between your toes. Those are always good. I like to massage my ankles as well because I don't have the strongest ankles. So oil, as you may know from Abhyanga and other videos, oils help strengthen your body. And by applying oil to your feet, this oil is going to the deepest layers of your body and it gets carried to your entire system. So this is really a powerful thing to do. People that don't have time to do a whole body massage, don't skip the feet. And you can also put a little bit of oil and rub it on your scalp, on the top of the crown of your head. But if you're doing it right before bed, I suggest you don't do a large amount of oil because again, your body has to digest your oil. So you're going to put a little bit of room temperature to warm oil, nothing hot, on the crown of your head. And then you're going to pour it right in this area here and massage it, just circles, same way as you did on your feet. You can also massage your scalp with the tip of your fingers, whatever feels good to you. Massaging your head definitely helps with sleep. Another thing that I like to do is that I love to, use my diffuser at night, and just, um, I love essential oils, so whatever is related to my mood or my day is what I use. But lavender is a great choice for sleep, for sure. Anything flowery, really. It's very soothing and relaxing, very subtle. Chamomile is a good one, but I know it's super expensive, so you might not want to put it in your diffuser. If you don't want to put it in a diffuser, I have this little roll-on that I mix sesame oil or coconut oil, a carrier oil basically, with some essential oils. And here I have chamomile, rose, lavender. I think those are the three that I have in here. And what I do is that I rub it on my wrist or on the palms of my hands, and I'll show you what I do. Give it a little shake, and I rub it on the palm of my hands, and then you make a little friction and you smell this oil. That's pure aromatherapy right there. It's really lovely, and I just love the smell of it. So it's just really soothing. You can also make a little spray with lavender essential oil, and just spray it on your pillow. That helps. And make sure that your room is dark and that you feel comfortable and relaxed when you go to sleep. If there's too much lighting, if you live in a big city and for some reason you feel like there's not enough darkness, use one of these. This is organic cotton. It's great. Doesn't create like puffiness or anything in my eyes. I'm trying to think. And then some people, they have such a hard time falling asleep. One of the other things that I use sometimes when my mind's racing is breathing exercises, like the alternate nostril breathing. When you breathe through one nose, exhale through the other, breathe through that one now, exhale through the other. Do about 3 to 5 minutes before going to bed. It's very helpful. And some sort of soothing music. There are a lot of not CDs, whatever you call albums, that have specific frequency music that you can use to go to sleep. If you have Spotify or whatever, Apple Music, they have tons of options. You can look for yoga nidra as well. That's another great thing to go to sleep. And I think that's pretty much it. And don't forget about your daily routine that really helps with your sleep. Making sure you have your 2-3 meals a day in specific times. Our bodies like routine. They like to know what's going to happen. That's really good for your brain. And so, making sure that you're out in nature or in the sun for a little bit to get your vitamin D, all of that, all of these points will help with your sleep. But I hope that these tips help you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Have a good one.